Hey guys, it's me PK. I'm exhausted. I feel and I look like right now. I think this is a great starting place for a kind of beat making philosophy idea that I think is extremely important that a lot of people have kind of forgotten about how much of a big difference it makes. So, look at me now. Whoa! 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 I'm wearing a different change of clothes. My hair's all different. I showered. I brushed my teeth. I took some vitamins. I took some coffee. I took some coffee. I drank some coffee. These are things that, sometimes we as artists and musicians and creatives, when we also get in a very specific habit, we sometimes will just be like, oh, we gotta wake up. I gotta get right on making beats. One thing you gotta realize is part of beat making is ritual. Do the things that you need to kind of do to get you physically feeling better and getting more in that kind of that mind state that you're trying to get in to be able to produce your best. And part of that is also environment. You could probably see behind me, it's a little bit messy back there. I've been steadily cleaning up my studio for the last few weeks. Sadly, I kind of have a bit of a cramped space right now for what it is, and I imagine a lot of people have that same exact situation. A lot of people have much worse than what I've got, and it's easy to let our studios and our workspaces fall into disarray because when you're in that state, when you're focused in, even when you make food or something, when you're making a food, you're getting food so you can have sustenance in order to keep working on music. You don't even see it like, oh, I'm making myself some snacks, some pizza rolls right here because I'm hungry. No, it's like I gotta get this in me so I can keep doing it. And then you just put I mean, maybe other people are different, but for me, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just put this dish right here, and then that accumulates. You'll be doing that like several days out of the week, and then next thing you know, you're looking around, you're going like, what is it? What's going on here? What's up with all this? Did I do all this? It's so easy to get into that spot, but it's even easier to try to make a daily ritual of picking up some of this stuff around. If you see some glasses, some dishes, take them out, dude. Just get rid of them for the morning, before you start everything. Get yourself in a very specific place. If you're trying to create art, you can't just go in with the idea of like, guess I'm gonna try to make some beats today. Like, you're not gonna make anything worthwhile, in my opinion. Part of what I want to talk about today is just environment and putting yourself often in different situations and scenarios for making music. Environment. Let's talk about it. This is the SP404 SX. I got it around 2017, and it was vital to me for my growth and development as a musician and a beat maker. And I'm not telling you that you need to have an SP404. I'm telling you that this was the device that clicked for me. This is what made me go from making okay beats in FL Studio that were essentially just mediocre loops to fully fledged out mediocre loops with cool effects. I learned a lot about sampling, about sample manipulation. Part of the reason I was able to learn and absorb so much, and I really need to go back and use this method again, but back in 2017, I would take my 404 into this coffee shop I worked at as a dishwasher, and on my off days I would go in and get free coffee for 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, sometimes literally 8-10 hours just being in a coffee shop. And I would watch YouTube tutorials, I'd watch YouTube videos where people show off their sets and stuff with the 404. I would sample and just learn the machine myself, and that was key. That was vital to me. And part of the reason I was able to do that was I was putting myself in a very awkward situation, a very awkward environment. I myself am someone that struggles with social anxiety, and when you force yourself to be in that situation with this device that you're trying to master, and you have that added public pressure that you wouldn't have had before when you're waking up and just sitting down in front of your computer watching some things, it forces certain things to stick more. It forces you to develop your own sense of everything because it feels like there's a loaded gun on you. You know, people will end up even coming up to you going, what is that thing? What are you doing? And you know, you have to like be like, I'm like making beats. So if you're someone like me that like sometimes it's hard to initiate and start getting into the work mode or getting into the mindset of even wanting to learn more or use a device more, change up your setting. Go to a public park or something. Go to a coffee shop. You know, go to a library. Make sure you got some good headphones or something. But yeah, one of the easiest and best and free ways of focusing on doing music and learning new things is to change up your environment, or to also clean your environment and try to develop a new workflow, because your space is a reflection ultimately of you, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to me rant again. I'm gonna actually be doing real videos with me beat making and not just the talking, you know. Thank you guys again. My name is PK. You can find my music online on Bandcamp and on Spotify and all that stuff. Follow my little tape label thing. Just stick around for new content, new videos and stuff. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.